Let's begin today's Tuesday show.
Gentlemen.
And that doesn't mean I'm not smart and tough and strong.
This is one of the Senate's finest days in recent years, and I commend everyone.
Don't commend me.
Commend means you've done a great job.
Oh, well, thank you.
I know how to surround myself with good people.
But they could also potentially access your personal data.
I steal a Wi-Fi signal from that apartment building across the street.
Showtime. Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Viewership for the Academy Awards plunged 20% from last year to a new record low 26.5 million people. The first time on record, the Oscars reached fewer than 30 million people. The Oscars are often the most watched TV show after the Super Bowl. Not this time. The opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics last month was seen by 28 million people. Television viewership in general is declining, but Oscar ratings are often tied to the popularity of the movies they're celebrating. This doesn't say much for The Shape of Water, which won Best Picture Sunday night. The previous low watermark for the Oscars came in 2008 when No Country for Old Men won Best Picture. Last year's show, also hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, reached 33 million viewers. One reason people aren't tuning in is that the popular films aren't being nominated. Only 2 of the 9 Best Picture films made more than $100 million at the box office: Dunkirk and Get Out. Another is length. While baseball and football team owners have been working for years to shave minutes off televised game times, the Academy doesn't seem to understand that we're not interested in devoting almost 4 hours to a show that realistically could be done in 2 hours. The show lasts longer than most jobs in the White House these days. Americans know before the show starts that the big payoff award won't be coming for almost 4 hours. So, basically, they're saying no thanks. In her movie 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Frances McDormand has a beef with local law enforcement. But the actress is thankful for the Los Angeles Police Department. LAPD officials say her statuette was stolen Sunday night during the governor's ball after party, and that the thief has been busted after posting a video with the Oscar on Facebook. Not a real smart criminal, I guess. Here's the audio.
What's up, baby boys and baby girls? Look. Look at baby. My team got this tonight. This is mine. We got it tonight, baby. Mwah. Mwah. Governor's ball, baby. Woo! Who wants to tell me congratulations? Congratulations! Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, you can touch it.
It's time for Things I've Learned from Seinfeld.
I'm Jewish. You're not a dentist. You have no idea what my people have been through. The Jews? No, the dentists. You know, we have the highest suicide rate of any profession. Is that why it's so hard to get an appointment?
That's it for Things I've Learned from Seinfeld.
Jared Kushner lost his security clearance, and now he and Ivanka are trying to figure out their new limited roles in the White House. So far, their plan is to do terrible things on a much smaller scale. Here's how far Kushner was downgraded. He's not even allowed to use the Trump family HBO Go password anymore. A middle school teacher in Florida was removed from the classroom and is now under investigation after officials learned that she hosts her own white supremacy podcast. Yeah, the only Disney character she liked was Snow White, although a better character would have been Dopey, I think. A Long Island woman was arrested after she dumped a box of popcorn on the head of a 2-year-old girl seated nearby in a movie theater. The girl apparently asked her mother a little too loudly for popcorn. The little girl is fine. However, we still don't know the effects of long-term exposure to movie theater butter. A new report finds that the State Department was given $120 million to prevent any additional hacking into elections by the Russians. The department so far hasn't spent one penny. They say it's on their to-do list right after the 2020 election. There's now a robot cooking hamburgers at the fast food restaurant Cali Burger in Pasadena. The best part is that he always remembers to wash his hands after going to the restroom. Walmart announced that it will not sell guns to people under 21. Walmart added, but if you're 22 and pissed off, come on down. Authorities in Yonkers were called to a golf course to kill a coyote believed to be rabid. The coyote was behaving behaving erratically, was trying to hit out of a bunker with his driver. A wealthy land developer attempting to avoid prison for fraud made his teenage son shoot him in the leg. Son, today I'm going to teach you a powerful lesson. No matter how badly you've messed up in life, if you really apply yourself, you can always come up with a way to make it worse. Time for Nobody Gives a The Emoji Movie received the award for the worst movie of the year. That means we'll only have to deal with 2, maybe 3 more sequels at most. Hey, emojis, nobody gives a They have to keep calling 911 at the new Apple headquarters because employees keep banging into the glass doors there and injuring themselves. I can't believe Apple doesn't have an app for that. Hey, Apple, nobody gives a And the CEO of SeaWorld has resigned. Instead of a golden parachute, he gets a lifetime supply of sardines. Hey, SeaWorld, nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays. NSS Live.